Hello everyone, welcome back to Reverse 1999. My name is Mafura and today we're going to debunk all misinformation. Starting with wilderness, how you're supposed to level up your team, what priority you should be leveling up through, and what you should be using your activity on. So firstly, I want to talk about wilderness. I have come across people that have been telling others not to focus on your wilderness in terms of using your activity. And I found that very wild, no pun intended, because after playing this game almost a week now, I have to say that you will come short in terms of resources. And what do I mean by resources? I'm talking about dust and your Shabadonti. Especially Shabadonti, you need to use this more than dust. Surprisingly, everything you use, like Insight, your Resonate, your Level Up, even your Engraving, which is leveling up your side tubes. So I'm surprised people tell people not to level up this. This is your first priority after completing your story, getting 330 stars, and get your Child Prosperity, which I will put an image here. Once you get all the Child Prosperity, your first thing is to upgrade your Paleo Hull to max. Upgrade your Paleo Hull to, currently it is level 5, is your max, and then you have access to level 6 Tower and Market. And then the next thing you want to do is level up both of them max. Like, it doesn't matter which way you want to do it. You can finish Sharper Dante first or Dust Belt. It doesn't matter. First thing, you want to max them out. Wishing Spring can come later on. You don't have to rush this because you won't be crafting any material until you want to do Insight 3. Why I say that is because once you max out this level, then you have access to gold materials. That's for Insight 3. If anything is important, it will be the Dust Bell Tower and the Shabadonti Market. These three are the most important thing you should be leveling up first in your game. And this is also your passive income. The longer you go, the better, because these are all time based. These are all time based. It will tell you the efficiency every 10 minutes gives you 45. This is all time based. Also, the higher the level, the longer you can wait out, the more storage it will can be holding the dust for you to collect the next morning. If I remember correctly, it's like 4 12 hours, 5 16, and then 20 hours for level 6. Something like that along the line. Feel free to pause. This is the amount of dust and Shabadonti you'll be getting every 20 hours. In short, by maxing out your tower and market, you are saving basically 50 activity for every 20 hours. And also this affects your wilderness, how many capacity you can hold, like putting down the lands, which also affect your outcome of resources output. The higher the Vigor, the better. I would say you don't have to match mine because I have whaled a little bit in order to get into this Vigor. So that's the next thing I want to talk about. So if we go to buy and then we come to the wilderness shop, you can see I bought out everything. Using just shells, I bought the shell pack, which is not worth it. I would say if you're a dolphin player, do not do what I did. Or free to play, especially free to play, do not do what I did here. This is a big mistake. In the future patch 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, there will be more wilderness shop. There will be better sets coming out. By saying so, if you are a free to play to Dolphin that you don't want to buy that pack, I would say just buy the gold ones. For Dolphin players, you can even buy the purples, but I would say the gold ones are the most worth it because they give you the most Vigor. If you're free to play, only Loot Garage. You just buy Loot Garage and the Moonrise Coast. Nothing else. You will get more of this in the future. There will be more gold set. And from calculation, from what I have known, is you can get, for free to play, every 2 patch you are able to buy a full set. So that being said, you can only buy so much. That's how rare the shell is, and that's why I'm telling you to only buy gold, because that's the highest Vigor, and you just put down as much as possible. The next thing I want to talk about is leveling up your team. So as you can see, currently I have 6 characters that are being leveled equally to level 50 and I2. That is my primary goal right now. I'm gonna talk about in Limbo. So what is Limbo is basically this is your end game content that resets every 2 weeks to give you extra clear drops. You will be able to get up to 600 clear drops. And as for now, I would say most players currently, the start of this game, could not clear this to level 6 unless you are a pay to win player. And the most clear drop I imagine at the moment is people get about 300, 200, 200 to 300. That's my estimate as for now. I am currently stuck at Limbo 5, second half of the stage, and this is my current team composition. I am almost certain that I can beat it once I have my character level to 50 for most of them. So I want to talk about who you should be leveling up first and how many characters you should be leveling up first. So for stories alone, you should be only leveling up 3 characters. For me, it will be my Eternity, a healer is Soverby, and your support DPS, your sub DPS like Beacon Bloom, for example. That's my free. That's my free for all content. It doesn't matter if you have weakness counted, they won't matter that much at the moment. You just level up free because that's how much resources you can get in the beginning of the game. Later on, once you beat the story and you have nothing to do, you level up all your markets, your wilderness that I suggested earlier. That's when you start to work on your resonate, your levels, and your insights. That's where you start working on them. I have a list on ideal insight to where you should be while doing a certain limbo stages. So this is talking through my experience at the current level I can do to limbo stage 9. And I would say for your main DPS, you should be at I2 level 40, resonate 7 to 9, and ideally it will be I250 resonant 10. And for your sub DPS or your support, it will be, and your healing, like your healers, should be I2 level 20 resonant 5. Ideally you want to be I2 level 30 resonant 7. And for your 4th slot, it could be anything you want. You could put anything you want. You can put anyone you want. Because mainly you only be using those 3 characters to be clearing those harder content. If there is any other questions, feel free to feel free to comment below. If there is anything that you want me to talk about or share, feel free to ask me a question as well. This is Mafura, and this is also Reverse 1999. If you like the video, please press like. If you like my content, please subscribe. Goodbye. Bonus clip. Right after I finish recording what I just said earlier, I have completed Stage 5 Limbo. And I'm telling you, I'm so excited. I'm so excited. I finally can get my drops. Like, I'm so excited. Holy crap, that was so close. I was round 9 out of the 20 and managed to beat it. The comp I have used for first team is Balloon Party, Eternity, and Charlie, and the Dyke as the support. And then my other team is Sonetto, Beacon, and Sophie, whose stats looks like this.
good at dealing with visitors.
and
Greetings,
this.